Yeah, it's pretty hard. Okay, he's working on it. I don't know what the DP's deal is.
But when it swings back, you're also going to go to a lower depth. I have the math over here, but I think it requires knowing, hold on, I'll tell you. Slope calculator? Nope. Velocity, winch wire layback. Oh, not the Pythagorean theorem. Clump depth, distance from A-frame. Yeah.
Oh, I got the bottom in the molten orbit here. 143 meters?
Chris, I've got the Norbit laptop all queued up. If it ends up having something interesting, let me know.
Okay. Go ahead. Understood. Okay.
Okay, guys, so the plan is when we get to the bottom, we're going to head right to the site that we sampled before. Took the temperature probe in and all the lovely bubbles, and we're going to do a Niskin 4 meters off the bottom. And then we're going to do some sampling for fauna. We'll do some push cores and a couple of suctions. And then we will slurp. Going to slurp up 20 clams, 20 ophiuroids, brittle stars. So 2 separate slurps there.
Yeah. So what I okay. Turn off my Raj. Okay. Roger. Cool. 3 beams. I have joy gain still on. I still have stick lock on. Is that okay? Auto depths on, auto headings on. Oh wait, stick lock's off. Sorry, it's off. Okay. And I'm just marginally below you. So will I continue to go down because I do have some? No, it's just it should be keeping me right. Right. Okay. Okay. And I'll just do it manually the rest of the way once the ship move is done. Okay. Okay. Should I and then go forward? Yeah. 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 Right. Right. So what I should do is, yeah, taking off stick lock. Right. Okay. You're on mute.
Yeah. Well, yeah, for some reason the DP didn't want to do that big move, which I don't know. We do all the time, so I don't know what the deal is. It wasn't like blowing us downwind or anything with the current. The move was actually upstream and upwind, so.
So Chris, on this new DP screen, where do you see the thrust amount?
The lower right, you see where it says auto 20%, yeah. That's the jet pump.
Okay.
And I think the one at the top is the bow thruster, but I don't know why it's not. Oh yeah, there it is. It does. Yeah. It is on. It just wasn't doing anything.
Okay. I'm gonna stop up on the bridge after watch and get a little update. Now George is gonna throw me off. Yeah, so he's just putting in small moves. Assume yellow arrow is wind and blue arrow is current?
That's correct, yes.
Is it current or swell? Just water.
It's current. Yeah. You can see that in the magnitudes, the values are on the left, under that little polar diagram.
Yeah. Yeah. I think the current is still a remainder from all the other math. I don't think it's actually a EDCP or a measured in
oh, it might be, yeah.
value. Rocking that high school diploma.
We should stick a DVL for the ship on that moon pool.
Oh, yeah.
Sure.
That would be nice.
We don't need it.
Well, the DP would like it.
Yeah. Okay. How much further?
Let me see. 200 meters. Oh, no,
Okay.
150 meters. Sorry, that was the heading.
Okay.
150. We're moving pretty directly there now.
Yep.
It looks like we're just doing 20-meter hops.
Yeah, he decided to do that instead. He couldn't get the long move to work.
So the gray vessel is our current location and the white vessel's desired location?
That's correct, yep.
Okay. Fancy. Did we end up this far south? Was that big transit this morning, overnight?
Say again?
We're at like 43 degrees north. That's pretty far south from where we were.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, well, let's get this and get out. Yeah, bank robbery.
It came back down. The wind. Yeah.
Okay, hi folks. All you people listening out there, this is dive H1862. We're back at the same spot we were at about 8 hours ago, less than that, at Northwest Coquille. That's not the one. At the base of the slope, we're diving in over 1,700 meters of water. It's their deepest dive site on this expedition. Our last dive was really exciting. We found some wonderful, several different spots with bubble streams and actually some shimmering water that was at least 4 degrees above ambient water temperature. So that means it's a little bit warmer than the surrounding area, which is very interesting for these methane bubble streams. Generally, they're not warm, any warmer than the surrounding water. So this, it's a reason that we wanted to come back down. We swapped out our samplers and planning on taking some more samples. We're going to be down here for about 5 hours.
Go ahead.
And I'll let them all be quiet so that they can settle in.
What do you say? Okay. You want me to back down more? Yeah. Go into auto head. Oh, yes. Yes, yes. Yes, yes. Oh, right. Okay, the colors are messing me up. Sorry. Sorry. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So if you turn the gain down or up, does that line get thicker or thinner? It's like more, it doesn't get thicker, but it gets like harder. Yeah. And then if you go up on the dynamic range, does it make it, no, no, the other one. Yeah. Does it? No. I think it makes the background more black, so it does make it sharper.
Did you
Like
an
here
opportunistic
versus
zoom
here.
while you're talking about that?
Oh, see? That's weird. That's a lot. Yes, exactly. I'm gonna read the manual tomorrow.
It's going to be a quiz.
Okay. So just remain as is, yeah, and come down together. Okay, and the ship is holding? Yeah. And you'll be getting deeper accordingly, right? Like as you get into position, if you have an angle, right. Okay. Auto depth is off. Auto heading's on. Yes, I'm ready. Okay, roger.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
I love those ctenophores. Look, they're so cool.
The way the cilia
Oh my
reflect our
God,
light back at us.
yes.
Yeah.
It's so exciting. Oh God. I found fabric that does that perfectly for my Tina Turner 4 costume.
Are you going to be out here for Halloween?
No, I'm not.
Right.
Oh, that would have been epic.
But I heard GSO has like a Halloween party, so at least it'll be an audience of a bunch of like science-y people.
Good. Well, if you end up making an extra costume, mail it to me out here.
Okay. Just send me your measurements.
Yeah. Round.
BYOTTW. Bring your own Tina Turner wig.
To see what I could find in Port Angeles. I think it's going to be slim pickings. Actually, no, I go home before Halloween for a little bit. All right. I'm looking. What's our altitude?
And it's a little hard to
Argus
hear
is
you.
at 50.
50. Copy.
Argus is at 50.
Copy.
I'm higher, yeah. And it's a little hard to hear you.
What?
Yeah, well,
Huh.
not anymore.
Okay. I'm a little loud in my own ear, so. Check, check.
That sounds good. Oh, you're really cranking, aren't you?
I'm trying to keep up with you. You're at -3. Oh. Okay, I'll stop here.
-3 means you're below me.
Well, now I'm stopped.
Okay. I will keep going. My Z bias is already down.
I got auto head on.
Yes, it is.
So it looks like, yeah, you need to come
Back
spin
close.
around to me when you get slack.
Okay.
Yep, you can start now.
Okay, is your auto head on? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So turn off auto heading.
So it looks like we're about less than 20 meters from the bottom. Getting ready to start our seafloor expedition here on dive H1862 at Northwest Coquille at the base of the slope, our deepest dive site.
And then as you come around, just start driving ahead. So you keep your slack.
We're setting up to hit 2. Look at the bottom. So I'll let
Can you
them
come down like
talk.
a little bit so I can keep going down?
Yep. Coming down.
Just slow.
Do you want it?
Oops, maybe I'm pulling it. Oh, I need to turn my auto head on once I get yours.
Yeah, you could just, that's good right there.
Yeah.
Just drive ahead and you'll be right under me.
Yep, gotcha.
I think we have bottom in sight.
Yeah, 7 meters off.
All right. How far are we from the waypoint, Chris?
Okay.
Don't land though.
Okay. I just do auto XY for a second? Or no?
He hasn't done, he can
Doppler
do
reset.
Doppler reset. Yeah. You're over on the
I know.
lateral.
I'll yes.
Sorry. Providing valuable input.
Yes, I agree. No, I agree. Yes, sorry. I thought you were asking the bridge. I don't know. Because I don't care.
And Chris, Chris, how far are we from the target?
We're right on top of it.
We are.
Mm-hmm.
Crab.
Good job. Well, let's find it.
We have to do a white balance.
We have to do our stuff first.
Okay, gotcha. No problem. Please do your stuff.
Yeah, got to do the stuff. Can't not do the stuff.
Another crab.
Got to do the do.
Oh, I forgot that thumb drive.
Is it me or is this all slanted?
It's all slanted, running uphill to your right.
Yeah, you could turn the face more up slope.
Okay. ROV team and the navigator are setting things up so we can get on with our sampling tasks.
Okay. This. Okay, can I keep it here to do the white balance?
Yeah, did you get the Z bias dialed in?
Yeah, it's done to 39.
Okay.
Well, I mean,
Oh,
I don't know if
that's
it's
good.
dialed in, but it's a little bouncy.
Well, are you going up and down, or you have auto altitude?
I have auto altitude on.
All right. Well, you should set that up.
Looks like maybe a leather star. That sea star right there in the center.
Yeah, it's a Hymenaster sea star.
Can I turn on
You can go auto XY
yeah,
if you did the Doppler reset.
Yeah, because I keep drifting. Okay. Okay. I think the altimeter's kind of okay. Like the Z bias is kind of okay. It's a little bouncy, but like
You're still in auto altitude.
No,
Take that off.
Why?
Because that's how you set the Z bias.
Okay, right.
You gotta set it so that you're neutral
First.
with the Z bias. Not with any autos.
Okay,
yeah.
Roger. I guess that makes sense.
So yeah, so if you're going down, you need to turn some of that off.
Okay.
So you're going down. Don't let it hit the bottom.
So I'm down to 30. Okay.
Still dropping.
Yeah, slow. But I'm changing.
Yeah, you gotta kind of give it a little bump to stop the momentum.
I changed, like I'm dropping it, right? Like to figure out where it kind of stops going down.
No, you gotta get it so that you're not moving,
Yeah.
and then tweak it.
Okay.
You know?
Right, okay.
See which way it's going, and then adjust it a little bit.
Is that okay there? Because I'm not touching anything. And we're 2.8 meters and holding.
Yeah, that looks good. And then you can go auto altitude again.
Okay.
And then you can do your
White
camera
balance.
action.
Okay. Oh, you're okay. Okay.
Go, Kylie.
Woohoo.
Yeah.
Lasers off.
You said set it up like this and then bring elbow up a little and shoulder down.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, so you try and get it so the shoulder's like kind of
Okay.
more upright,
Mimics it. Yeah.
right? And then you got more range of motion.
Okay.
Out.
And just confirming we have porch light off. Looks like it's off.
Yeah, porch lights off.
Yeah.
Lasers off.
Close the jaw. Jaw doesn't close.
Really? Seriously?
I'm not kidding. Maybe it's just in a unhappy.
No.
Well, hold on. I have the thing on. I had the pause on.
Oh.
The index
Oh.
on.
Oh, God.
I had the index. I had the index on.
Oh,
As
you got
one
me
does
freaked
to be
out.
safe. As one does.
Oh, man.
Heart attack right there.
Yeah. I was
Oh,
gonna say.
jeez.
Not playing nice with Bob's heart over there.
All right. I was on my way to get the defibrillator.
Don't get too close to those bottles. Keep out there. Yeah, that looks good anyway.
A little bit lower,
Yeah.
so it's all the same.
Don't-
Yeah, right there.
don't get
That's
near
good.
the
That's
bottle,
good.
so whatever you do,
Don't
get near
touch
the
those
bottle.
bottles.
Oh my God, no pressure. Indexed. Okay, I'll line it up in the center.
Aye. Give you a little push to help.
Oops.
I'm with ya. Full zoom. Focus, focus. Yeah, that'll work. All right, ready? Black balance, going to take the camera dark intentionally. Take about 10 seconds starting now. Good, black balance, white balancing now. Storing that scene. Coming out. Good to go.
Good to go. Cool.
I think I've been out with that gas-tight wrist actuator before. Did you develop that, Bob?
No. That's way before my time.
Really?
And I think probably Alvin was probably the first to
Ah.
use the Tom Thumb thing.
Yep.
Good night. Okay. Look at you on the presets. Train them well. Okay, where are we going?
We are going directly underneath Argus.
Oh.
14 meters, 310. So if you head to 310, we probably will see.
Do you want to both turn around?
Well, that'll be down slope, though. Is that right?
Well, yes.
So I would say
I'm gonna.
you should back up
I'm gonna.
rather than turn around and have your butt into the slope.
Okay.
So yeah, Chris, you ought to make the move just so that.
So we're not directly on. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there a how you're gonna back Herc up?
Yeah, we're gonna
Okay,
back
so
up.
I'll move Argus north.
Yeah.
Okay. Bridge nav, can we get a 10-meter move due north?
That's confusing. We're looking up slope now.
Yeah,
I'm in
but the
front of you.
target's down slope.
And if you go ahead like this, you say I back up and turn. Is that basically the
No,
deal?
you're just gonna back straight up.
Oh, okay.
No, don't turn your don't change the heading. Just back up.
Roger.
Because we're facing into the slope.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
you don't want to turn and have the butt into the slope.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Because then you'll just cause a big ruckus. We don't want ruckus.
It makes sense.
Not a fan of ruckus.
No.
Speak for yourself.
You don't like ruckus. I know that for a fact.
Me?
Yeah. We
Well,
stir up the bottom, you get that kind of ruckus.
You mean that's kind of ruckus? Oh, that kind. No, I don't like that.
No.
No.
You will avoid that ruckus.
Yes. that I do not like.
Susan likes good trouble.
Yes. Thank
The
you.
right kind of wrong.
Good trouble.
All right. The ship moves finishing up here, so Argus should be.
Okay.
Is going to slowly start swinging back.
Okay.
Okay, this is going to be exciting.
And what, like just straight south of where I am? I'm on like a, what
Yeah,
heading?
we'll just back up and
Yeah.
then we can see better.
Okay.
You can kind of see in the butt camera there's a little bit of slope there
Yeah.
off
Yeah.
on the starboard side.
Yeah.
So you could turn a little bit
Into
to
it.
starboard.
Yeah.
So you're looking more into the slope.
I should turn my joy gain down.
You could probably just lateral right too and see it too.
Okay.
Yeah, just turn a little bit to starboard.
I did that.
More.
God.
More.
Okay. Is that good? Because I
Okay,
stopped
so-
seeing it in the butt. That's why I stopped turning.
Yeah, well, that's a good thing. You
Okay.
don't want to you don't want to see slope in the butt. That's not good.
Roger. Life lesson.
Oh my.
I need an
Target's
audio
right about
delay
there.
over here.
Where?
Right on the.
It's
right
all
here. Right here.
it's all perfectly G-rated.
That's awkward. How do I?
That's right.
Oh, Roger. Okay, keep going. I got it. I didn't know how to look at that for a second. She gets it now.
You okay for a Doppler reset?
No. Yes.
Hey. Hey.
Yeah, I'm gonna spin around. I'm gonna spin Argus around to look at you.
Okay.
little bit of, in a little while, Tamara wants us to do a little kind of reconnaissance, some lines back and forth just to get a grip on how big this venting area is.
Where'd it go?
It's trying to center the screen on Argus, which is jumping all over the place.
Okay.
But it's not like it's all that distinct. I mean, there's scattered shells all
So
over the place.
If I go forward, it should be right in front of me,
can
right?
you zoom in on the Argus?
Yeah. Just a sec. Coming in. Holding.
You should turn more into the slope. Kind of.
It's supposed to be right in front of me. Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
But if
you
you get
just-
her to like face into the slope and lateral over, if you're gonna,
Okay.
it's good to look into the slope. You can see better,
Okay.
and then you don't risk, like if you get side onto the slope and you give it a lateral move,
Yeah.
you'll totally like make a big dust cloud.
Okay. Can you make that sound again?
The sound of ruckus.
So it should be on the lateral left side where I am.
No
Like, yeah.
lateral.
A little
If you-
bit and then forward, right? That's what I'm thinking.
Yep.
Like that.
I don't see it in the Argus view.
I don't either, but according to the drop,
Find the good stuff. There's more
Okay.
junk over there.
Yeah, I would think it may be off to starboard,
okay.
because we've been to port already, haven't we?
I recognize this
Uh,
tree.
Still a partial on Argus.
Well, there's a bunch of
You can come
stuff
out.
to port as
Coming out.
well.
Why don't you, try going forward
Yeah,
a
roger.
bit. I
The
think you're
target.
still maybe a little far.
It's that
I
little
see it.
triangle
Yeah, you are.
right there.
Okay.
And that's where
And
we want to be.
Hercules is facing this way. And so, yeah, we're going that way.
Okay, so it needs,
So
she
it is on the
needs
port
to
side.
go to port.
To port.
To port. To port.
There's a fish up there.
Cocktail.
So Grenadier, I think.
Lateral
yeah.
left a bit.
Yep.
Yeah, I think just go for where the goods are there.
Yeah. But look up the slope, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you can.
Okay.
Forward a bit.
Forward.
Okay, this is looking more promising.
You can look around with the camera a bit too.
This looks familiar.
I mean, it says I'm here, doesn't it? We have arrived.
It's still. You still have another 7 meters or so.
So should I not look at this? That's like, or is the scale, am I just
Uh,
presuming?
That's still,
Perceiving
that's
the
7,
scale.
that's 7
yeah,
meters
just
on there
look for
too.
the good stuff there.
The scale is
Follow the
maybe
yellow
deceptive.
brick road.
Okay. We're going.
So the bubbles and, Chris, it's the bubbles and depression on target, obviously, right?
Yes.
Wow, that's a
Maybe
big
don't-
crab.
Yeah, you can slow up and just look around with the camera.
I think it was
There
right
was a
up near the
depression
ridge,
in the
right?
ground, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're getting
Getting
out of
warm.
it. You think she's getting warm?
Got to keep
Yeah,
going.
I think maybe more
Over on
off
the
the port.
Port,
Yeah.
where that stuff is.
Yeah.
Follow
Okay.
the stuffs.
Roger.
Stuff's sort of the key.
I think you guys are right. I think this is where it is, and I just have to turn around to get the angle of it, because we kind of came up on it this way, and then we
Oh,
had
this
to.
this is looking very promising.
Maybe more to port.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
is that
Yeah.
That
There's
looks
a
like
little
it right
bit
there.
there,
is
right
that it?
there.
I think so,
That's
yeah.
it.
The
Yes,
stuffs.
it's coming out of it. Yeah, there's the bubbles.
Yeah, there's
All
the hole.
right,
Where's
good
the hole?
job.
Your camera's pointed off to port right now, FYI.
Yeah, yes it is. So, Bob, I have a 0.7 tether wrap, and I want to turn around to, right?
Yeah, well, don't get closer then.
Okay.
You want to take it out.
Well,
Oh, you are going to turn. You can
let's
turn over there.
Kylie,
Okay.
let's
Fine.
look at it and make sure it's bubbling before we do anything.
I've seen some bubbles come out, but yes, I roger that.
Let's just observe it for a minute or
Are the
two.
down lights on?
Yeah, down lights are on.
Okay, thank you.
There's some bubbles.
Yep,
I
there
see
they
'em.
go.
Yeah.
And should I like try to plant?
Is there no, our first task is going to be to get 4 meters off the bottom over the top of it and take a Niskin.
Okay.
Do we have the porch lights on or off?
The porch lights are currently off.
Okay.
Did you want them on?
I don't
We get more. We get more
Yeah.
shininess. It reflects back in the camera.
Yeah, I don't think
We'll
so.
need the porch light when we do the Niskin, but we don't.
Yeah, no,
want it right now.
right. It just looks so bright.
The down lights are on. Is the porch, are
Ed,
the,
do you want to zoom in with a
Yeah.
Argus view?
Coming in with Argus.
Yeah, let's see what we can see.
okay.
About there, Bob?
It's,
Yeah.
it can,
Chris, could you try and get a little closer with Argus?
Okay.
Just a little bit, 5 meters or so.
yeah, I mean, if I'm sure
Reach nav, 5 meters, due south.
if we don't see a bubble stream that's more steady than that, I don't know if it's worth doing the Niskin right now.
Yeah, it's burping.
Do you see it burping?
No, it has sporadically burped. Like right now, I just did.
Oh, yep, there we go.
You could probably zoom in a
And
bit.
then yeah, let's zoom in on it.
Video zoom.
Yeah, coming in.
Thanks. It's good.
Holding. It's clearly sensitive to light.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, I don't know. What do you think? I'm not sure that this would be the time to do a Niskin to catch a bunch of bubbles 4 meters off the bottom. The way it's behaving right now.
It's your call.
Well, see, there it goes. It's just like, yeah, I'm taunting you. I can make bubbles if I want to.
What you least expect.
Yeah.
We can try to get set up for one, and by that time, maybe it'll be all the time just
they're
right.
fairly.
Extensive when they go, right?
Yeah.
It's like a good burst.
It's going to take a little bit to figure out exactly where to be,
But once you start the Niskin, right, it just, I mean, you can't stop it and start it and stop it
well,
and
it
start
only
it.
no, but it's pretty instantaneous. So
Yeah. Just getting in position.
We just have to get set up so that.
Tomorrow said that the levels, even 10 meters above the bottom, were like orders of magnitude higher in methane than we're used to seeing at these things. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So if we're going to go for it, then maybe, Chris, we want to be on the other side so that we can look with Argus from the other side of Herc.
Sure thing.
So we see the Niskin rack.
Yeah, the other problem is we have to adjust for current.
Yeah.
Because the bubbles are going to drift as they rise.
Okay. You want to be kind of behind, but on the other side?
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah, like this view, but from the other side.
Got it.
A reciprocal, if you will.
I don't really
Pitch nav,
see
17 meters,
shimmering.
135.
Let me see if I can go in a little bit more and
Yeah,
look.
see, when you get closer, we might be able to see it.
Yeah, let's see if we see any shimmer.
Yeah,
Yep.
you can see it.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. The Schlaren, as Emily would say. Well, I guess we should go for it.
Okay.
So 4 meters off the bottom.
Partial zoom on both.
Okay.
So you can go auto XY. And then,
I am in auto XY. And I did a step up in Z, but it didn't do anything.
oh, you got to have the button on.
Oh, button. Right. Step
Oh, I suppose, too. So what sample number would that be?
That would be sample number 051.
Okay.
I think we got to
Coming
swap
out.
seats, though.
Sure, we will.
Yeah.
I just, because of the water bottles, it's just scary.
I don't want to do the water bottle, but I want to get it set up, and I can do that from that seat, so that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you can do the auto XY and get over the bubbles, and then I'll do the Niskin thing.
Musical chairs.
Okay. Good job, Kylie.
She's still on it.
Kaylee. Oh,
Kylie.
she's still on it. She's
Yeah.
just,
Changing chairs. And I think.
musical chairs.
See where the joy box goes. Follow the joy box.
Oh,
Maybe I'm wrong. Oh, right.
Actually,
She's going to do
I
it
need
in
a
autos.
bio break. Bio box. I don't need a bio box.
There's one under the chair. Just have it
I will
slide
be
out.
back in a moment. So we got to get over to the other side anyway and be looking at it. From there.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can get it lined up.
Can you come wide on Argus for me for now?
You betcha.
Thank you.
There's wide, and there's a bump.
Thanks for the bump. And we got the move in to move Argus, and it's happening?
That is correct, yep.
Okay.
The ship
Where?
move is almost done. Argus should be
Getting,
on its way.
yeah. Okay. Raj.
okay. We do see bubbles here. That looks good. But
It's there. I'm going to make $1 million by inventing a keyboard that has a button that types admin and another button that types password.
The only password manager you ever need.
yeah, don't leave your book that you wrote all those passwords in
Yes.
at home.
I use a password manager, so all of my passwords are very long and complicated, and everyone's different.
And then your login for the password manager
Oh,
is
but the
admin
worst is
password.
like, you set up a new TV, and I've got to type in a streaming service password. And
Yeah.
It's a 10 minutes. It's like,
Jeez.
it's like trying to crack the Enigma code. It's like, which character did I miss?
Yes.
Project Ultra.
To get logged into my streaming service. Yeah. I've got cryptographers in the UK working on it. Kylie, how was that this morning?
What?
Descent, getting set up?
I thought it was okay. I mean, I was really nervous. It was like being on a roller coaster. I was like, is it too late to get off? But
Right.
it's
Yeah.
like a huge opportunity. So I was like, oh my God, just deal with it. Like, just do your job.
Yeah.
Ask
There-
questions if you're not sure.
There's a lot to keep track of, isn't there?
Yeah, and I don't want to break anything, you know, like I care. I care,
You should.
you know,
yeah.
so it's like, it matters to me to have the opportunity. So it was a little bit of pressure, but it was like the right kind, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And I think it went well. Like we
Yeah.
found it, I planted, I didn't run it over, which is like one of my fears of like coming in too close, which I think is why I was a little, what do you say?
Like when you were setting up your Z-bias?
No, like with the lights, you were like, well, it's not in the
Yeah.
light, so we're too far away. I'm afraid of
Yep.
kind of overshooting because
So-
I'm not confident on the,
One of the things
Movements.
I can do next time you're flying, if you want, we can try it, is we can get close to the bottom and I can properly expose,
yeah.
and then I won't adjust it when you come up.
Oh,
So if you come up to like 4 meters, you're just going to be looking at a dark screen in front of you.
okay.
Not
So then I
black.
will know
You
that
will
I'm
know
not
that you've
in
come
the
up too
light
far.
zone.
Yeah.
Yes, okay.
Yeah.
Roger. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. I'm working on the placement.
She's working on it, Bob.
Oops.
Is that
I'm doing both vehicles.
The Argus move should about be done. Is that about where you want it?
Let me do the,
Yeah. In relation to Herc, that's good.
I'd like even, well, what can I do? I
You can
can't,
come a little closer too if you like. But
no, I'm not necessarily like closer, like more east even. Yeah. More west, sorry, I meant west.
The other east.
Yeah, I pointed this way, I said east.
Yeah, yeah, I know.
reach
Oy.
nav 5 meters to 60.
Okay.
It's always difficult in Spanish too, because the difference between east and west is one letter.
Oh, I only remember left and right. I don't remember. Actually, I lied. I don't know. I don't remember left or right either. I was thinking
Did you
though.
accidentally hit the ejector seat there or what?
Okay, step forward.
I mean,